Hello, Class here, Constant C. This is a platform puzzle game that I last played off camera in 2014. That's let's see, September 29th. But yeah, I'm sure I've forgotten the puzzles by now, though I do remember a couple things that'll happen. And let's get started. Alright, I do not yet have control. I have control. So we've got kind of floaty jump a little, and we can move. So yeah, platform puzzling. There are boxes over here. There's something a little unusual about those boxes, but I'll let you notice what it is. Okay, let's go. That was enough time to notice. Right trigger to open a door. Let's see, I believe if I just try to fall... Yeah. You are not permitted to fall that far. So we jump back and forth. And I feel like just killing the player there is a reasonable enough tutorial for the fact that... Oh, wait a minute. Interesting. I can't jump back up this, and I really can't make the second jump. Yeah. Obviously, if there was anything down below, we would die if we tried to jump down to it. So let's just do the platforming. And we reach a room that will serve as the hub for the game. Initializing dimensional stabilization field, calibrating. Field established. Emergency rescue robot detected. Recompressing data stream for auditory transmission. Activating voice synthesizer, booting core intelligence module. I don't think this is actually voice acted, though. There's a face! And the AI goes, No, just 10 more cycles. Huh? Oh, hello. How wonderful. You've arrived at last. I've been waiting ever so long. I am the AI charged with management of this station. I maintain all of the equipment and instruments in the laboratories. As you can see, the station has suffered an unfortunate accident. All of the scientists have disappeared. Far more troubling, however, is the odd temporal distortion enveloping the station. Everything has been suspended in time. So yeah, those boxes I pointed out earlier were hovering a little off the ground. Since the accident, I found myself unable to access the database. I grew terribly bored without it, but I waited, and waited, and waited, and finally I fell asleep. But that is all water under the bridge. There is work to do, and we must cut to the chase. Oh, I suppose you don't know what to do. Oh, first things first, I believe you are in need of an upgrade. I believe this is one of 2 upgrades we'll be getting. We got a bubble. I've improved your 4-dimensional stabilizer field. Exclamation mark! Why would you need such a thing, you ask? Why? Because time has ground to a halt across the space station. Only devices with a 4-dimensional stabilizer field can become unstuck, as it were. Sadly, it seems my garbage collection subroutines were rather overzealous during my nap, so I'll need you to grab a few things for me. Picture. You can find these storage devices scattered across the station. Come speak with me again when you've found some. Well, I think that's quite enough chit-chat for now. I'll be getting back to my nap. Wake me when you find something. Good luck. Alright. So instead of having a personal stabilizer, we now have a little bubble. And we get level selection now. Tip: the direction of gravity is not the same as the direction of movement. Alright. So by jumping up, getting that box in our bubble, we caused it to fall down. This wire sparks only when we're actually close to it. Oh, I don't know if I can make that jump without getting on the top box. Checking for secrets. I don't think this game does that style of secrets that often. Alright. Needed that to fall into place so I wouldn't die of fall damage. I wish more moving platforms in games got stuck in time at the bottom. It would make getting cycles way easier. Back and forth. Ah, I see. This moving platform's gotten stuck in an inconvenient location. But we can manipulate it to move it to the left. And we're here. Chainsaw. Oh. Of course, there's no way to have us next to that and have it be stopped. Looks like I probably want to get that box down. There's a little ledge here. A safe spot. The box can tolerate being on the chainsaw. Oh, that's awkward. I may need to reset the room. Do I have a, like, self-destruct button? Oh, the back button just resets the room. That's convenient. Don't even have to go through a death animation. Yeah, I just need to do my jump directly from the bottom step to the top, which is actually the most natural way to jump. I was making it hard on myself by realizing I needed to do something. Yeah, that way you don't jump up high enough to actually hit the thing. Opportunity is the level name. So we ride that down. Oh, there's a storage unit up there. Our first opportunity for storage. But this is not how you get it. I think I need to be faster about jumping across the tops of the boxes so I can get them when they're at their height. And we let that bar fill up to collect the storage unit. Get! So yeah, as we saw at the, at here, there are numbers over the door indicating how many storage units are in the world. So this world only has 2. There's also an icon that appears on the level we found it on. I think there would be a gray icon if I had passed up this level without collecting it. Alright, tier 2. I think I need to get both those boxes moved down without crushing myself. I think you can get crushed. Maybe not. Maybe I was really overcautious with that earlier room. Stepping stone. So we're just using our bubble to manipulate these boxes. Riding the boxes down so we don't explode. Do not fall. The other box isn't touched by our bubble while we're on this one. Whoa! I think there's nothing below those boxes. So I jumped off just in time. Also, I just realized I instinctively tried to move the right analog stick to move the camera. And it worked. And I realized you can look around levels in this game. Alright, so this is all the storage units claimed in the world. Yeah, the fact that you need to wait on a storage unit in order to collect it is more interesting later. Ah, yes, hello. Wonderful to see you again. I see you've got quite a knack for it. Come along now, show me what you've got. Perfect. Yes, that's the ticket. With this, I'll have my memory back up to snuff in no time. Then to repair the system links. I seem to have been disconnected from many of the station's teleportation nodes, but all is not lost. I should be able to unlock the stubborn things. If you can bring me more data tubes. They're called storage units. Here, I'll unlock some now. Oh, okay. Perhaps I misunderstood the numbers. You and I must repair this station, together. Otherwise, we'll be imprisoned in this interminable boredom for eternity. Curse these perfect ageless metal bodies of ours. I'll be counting on you to collect more tubes, and you can count on my unyielding moral support. Excellent, that's just what we need. So yeah, I probably have time for another world. But what do the numbers mean then? Maybe the numbers are how many you have total out of how many you need to advance to the next world. Also, there's definitely more than these 4 worlds, I think. Actually, I'm not sure. My playtime for perfect achievements was like 6 hours or 7 hours, depending on how Steam rounds. Okay, origin. So I can't move left. I know what's gonna happen. Just want to look around the room a bit. So I'll interact with this. There's an exclamation mark. And there's music. So yeah, gravity has rotated in the direction of the arrow underneath this. Now normally, you don't get put in a bubble and levitated. Actually, I guess we weren't in a bubble. We're just in our time bubble. But yeah, the arrow underneath the thing indicates the direction gravity is gonna be. But what I was starting to say is, you don't like levitate up. Clearly we didn't the last 2 times. You can die as a result of changing gravity. Right, shifting. We get past the saws just by doing this. While gravity is still upside down, we want to get this. Now, because you have to let that bar fill up, we couldn't have just gone below the storage unit and jumped repeatedly into it. You have to be able to actually stand where the storage unit is. Think twice. Let's see, so if I just pull this, well, I'll demo. We're super dead. But by moving this into position, we have something to fall onto. Let's see, I can make this jump. I'm not actually sure what the next step is immediately. Oh yeah, I can just move the camera. Okay, so at the end of the puzzle, I need gravity to be this way. That is the direction of the switch I'm standing on, not the way it currently is oriented. Because I need to be able to get through the door. So I need to be on the floor. I need to use the switch directly above me to manipulate this box downward. But then what's the point of that switch down there? I'm not sure. Maybe it's a red herring. So that box falls with us. Alright. Protective measures. Ah. Again, I need a box prepared to catch myself. And then actually, this isn't even the right orientation of gravity. I just needed to actually get that box there so I can jump on it with the correct gravity. Detour. So I see the storage unit. If we could get directly above it, it would be the easiest storage unit in the world. However, the only thing we really have access to is this, which puts this in the way. But if we come up here... well... Oh, I should be able to, just pull the switch from here, land on the box. There we go. Still pretty simple. New movie? Tap tap, hello? Is this thing on? Well, I certainly hope so. I have good news and not good news. If you can hear this, return to me immediately. Oh, maybe the new cutscene indicator. Oh, whoops, I seem to have cut the music off. One moment, I'll have it back on in a jiffy. Right, the creepy radio cut in. Oh, we've returned in a jiffy. Welcome back. I've discovered some interesting data in those tubes you found. It appears they contain additional information beyond what I need to repair the station. If you'd care to view this information, simply pay me a visit and I'll queue them right up. And bring some popcorn and soda. We can have a little party, if you want to. At any rate, please choose the information you would like to peruse. Alright. We have one entry out of 12 unlocked. Hey, how's your experiment going? Huh? Oh, it's you. Ooh, what's this? Looks interesting. Ah, wait, don't touch that. I think they're more resilient to fall damage than the robot is. Anyway, they reacted. I told you not to touch it. Ow. You have to be more careful. You can really send people flying with that thing. This interface is kind of frustrating, though. Maybe we could make some kind of portable remote? And he's got a reset switch on the ceiling, apparently. That'd save us a lot of time and trouble. Why? So you can switch the gravity around to screw with people? Or, no, why? I got the wrong inflection on the beginning of the sentence. Hey, what kind of monster do you take me for? You wound me. And that's the scene. Spoiling the eventual existence of a portable remote for gravity changes. Ah, yes, you've probably forgotten, but I did mention some not good news. You see, I've noticed some odd activity elsewhere on the station. With time frozen, you and I ought to be the only things capable of doing, well, anything. So be careful. For all we know, this could be an alien invasion. Yeah, that sounds like it would be the plot. Anyway, let's head back in. Our trip through the world was interrupted. It did give us the level clear on 1.5, though. Okay. So that can only move so far in either direction and kind of locks in place. Let's see, I need some way to catch myself. So we land on that and then let it gently dump us to the ground. Oh, it's saying I can use right stick to look around. Huh. And I can use... Oh, I can use the control pad to zoom. Right and up both zoom out, down and left both zoom in. Let's see, so there are clearly some of those inside the wall right now. Probably want them both to be looking down. Looking? Alright, use this to get back to that previous switch. And then use this to break our fall. I guess I didn't need to manipulate both of their positions. Oh. You don't need the same orientation as the door. I forgot about that. Alright. What am I looking to do? Probably want to play with gravity. That is the theme. I could just beat the level, but I want storage units. Oh, you can actually survive that height. That didn't accomplish anything, though. Okay, let's try holding right instead of holding left. Okay, so we can make it there. I wonder if this is just a, like, jump on the end and then jump again sort of thing. Oops. Didn't jump in time to get off. Yep. It's actually a little hard to jump as it's moving. Probably just want to hold right and then manipulate it from its hinge instead of actually getting on it. What was the name of this level? I apparently can't see it from here. Ah. Maybe that's not the solution at all. I'm pretty sure after you get the portable gravity remote, taking it into an old world doesn't function. So whatever the solution is, we can do it. But we've only got these 2 gravity switches, and neither of them seems particularly helpful. I guess that's now... Oh. I just needed it to be swung in exactly a position where it wouldn't swing back again. Okay. Because, yeah, with it slightly tilted this way... Yeah, it swings back and forth. And so, yeah, you just, like, jump away when it's like that. Okay. Glad I eventually realized what was going on. Uh-oh. Maybe we don't need to land on this at all. Yeah, it's got a little arrow indicating it's got momentum, despite being frozen. Okay, that's not it. You get stuck down there. Okay, so that lets us manipulate that moving platform, but not very far. Maybe we didn't want to move the moving platform at all. Yeah, I don't think this has done much for us. Okay, but what if the platform was still in its roughly default position? Can I jump to it? No. But I think it started moving back the other way pretty quickly. Oh yeah, you can actually see the rail it moves on in the background. Oh, this isn't good though. I'm stuck here again. So we need to move it from down here. Now it's in a position we can get on it. How do you get the storage unit? Oh, maybe if I have this at the very bottom, or close enough to it. Land over there. Can I get on the side of the moving thing? Maybe. If I was good at video games. Actually, could I not come down here before moving the block? Maybe I need to get the block stuck, like, right... Yeah, that's it. Just doing things in entirely the wrong order. Making blocks fall just is so natural at this point. Oh, right. To get back up, I do need to play with gravity a bit. Back to this gravity. Drop that right there. Get. Still need to beat the level properly. I should have gone in the door when I had the chance, but it's not like this is gonna take long. Alright. How long is this world? I think the first world has way fewer... Oh. You've returned. I was just running a diagnostic, and it appears that more of the station's systems have come back online. With the data tubes you've collected and the assistance of my own prodigious intellect, I've no doubt you'll have this mission in the bag in no time. Here, let me unlock the next area for you. Just wanted to see how long World 2 is. Oh. It's got 10 levels in it. Or it doesn't let you scroll down past... Yeah, I think eventually the worlds have more levels. Return trip. So we've got to leave these in positions where we can make the jumps the other way after we reverse gravity. Oh, new movie. That's probably how we'll end the video then. These have a little upward momentum, so they're not that tricky to get across. Movie time. Okay, intellectual conflict, just like you have my own mission to accomplish. I know you've invested a great deal of your own hard work and money into this project, and believe me, I know how you feel. See, I think neither of these characters are the ones we saw in the previous video. But you can't just ignore the danger inherent in what we're doing here. If something happened, says Nicholas. Chairman, stop it. I'm not being rash here. I've done the math and run the tests. This is the next logical step. Don't you care about the future of the station? Of this research? I'm responsible for this station and everyone on board. How can I tell them to go home and spit in the face of everything they've accomplished? The superluminal project must succeed. You were part of this project once. Don't you want to see it come to fruition? We wrote this proposal together, don't you remember? I do remember, and that's why I know exactly how dangerous what you're proposing is. There are too many variables outside of our control. A little typo there. Have you already forgotten the simulations? The ones where this experiment created a black hole? A micro black hole, and there was only a 0.5% chance of that happening, and even if it did, it would evaporate in under a millisecond. 0.5% is still a chance. I'm willing to bet my life on that 0.5% if it means I can witness history in the making. Dots. Where do you think you're going? You're not the type to give up easily. I know you. Just like you, I have my own mission to accomplish. So Nicholas is clearly up to something, working behind the chairman, but it's probably a good idea, whatever it is. He seems very protagonist science-y. Or scientist, not science, whatever. So, yeah, that's roughly the first half hour of the game. I think it's a neat little puzzle platformer, and it won't take too long to finish, and yeah, that's it. See ya.